Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Beltis Roy. I'm 100% Pinoy and is currently based in the southern part of the US. Now, if you love watching unboxing videos like gadgets, entertainment and lifestyle, or even travel vlogs, then please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe and smash that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm going to show you what's on my new iPhone 13 Pro Max. Now before we start with the video, let me go ahead and share you a story of what inspired me to do it. So I was looking for a content for my second video related to the unboxing, and then I got a notification and a recommendation from YouTube of a video from a 15-year-old YouTuber who's based out of California. Her name is NICOLE, and I'm going to show you a clip of her video right here as a reference.
Lock screen. I feel like this is my most iconic wallpaper yet, and I don't see myself changing it anytime soon, but this is a picture of my parents. We were in Boracay, Philippines. It's a picture of my dad holding coconuts and my mom. I just love like turning on my phone and seeing this every day, so that's my wallpaper. Then we get into my phone and my lock screen, or is it?
So yes, right after watching her video, I realized like how in life does a 15-year-old do that? Like why is she so organized at a young age? And then like I'm in my mid-30s. I still act like a teenager most of the time. Well, that's a fact. And so unorganized and is a hot mess. So something's wrong with it, right? So I decided to recreate that video and also decided to change the settings of my new iPhone just a little bit. And without any further ado, let me also share to you guys my new baby. So I have here a new iPhone 13 Pro Max in Sierra Blue. Now the reason why I picked this color, it's because blue is one of my favorite color, and also I just love the matte finish of the phone itself. Oh, and that also reminds me, guys, of one thing. If you haven't watched my first video yet, I'm going to leave a link here or in the description below. So let me start off, guys, by showing you of what was the setup on my old iPhone 10. So it was just plain and simple. It was basic, or in short, it was boring. And I've had that design for almost 2 years. And the reason why I decided to change it is because every time I try to find a specific app, it takes like 5 to 10 seconds for me to find it. And also, everything was just laid out. And then let me go ahead and compare that now with the current setup on my new iPhone 13 Pro Max. And let's start first with the lock screen. So what I have here is a beautiful map of the Philippines of where I'm from. Okay, and then let's go ahead and unlock it, and there you go. There's my beautiful wallpaper, and it is very obvious that I love pink and blue, right? I mean, I'm wearing a pink colored shirt, and then my wallpaper has a touch of pink and my other color blue, so it's a perfect combination for me. And then below that, there's your usual Apple iPhone icons. So you have, of course, the icon for you to call, and then there's that iMessage option there, a regular text message. And then I also have Safari, of where I browse anything and everything under the sun. And then I also have my email for my iCloud. And most of the emails that I get are junk, so I'm not going to show you that, okay? And then let's go ahead and check the second page. So as you see there, or you can see there, there's 2 widgets and then there's 4 folders. So the first photo widget is dedicated to my 8-year-old Labrador Retriever. She's Shelby, or her name is Shelby. And I have like 2 beautiful pictures of her there. Yeah, she's definitely cute and bubbly. And fat, of course. And then the second widget is the quote of the month. And I promised myself that every month I'm going to change that and find inspiration. So I have there, like, or it says there rather, in the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. And then below that, there's 4 folders, and 3 of those folders are the preloaded apps from iPhone. And yeah, unfortunately, you cannot delete them. So I have there the first folder, which is the Apple one. So I have the shortcuts, Find My Phone, which is very helpful. Like, I've used it more than 3 times, especially at one point when I actually lost my keys. Because my keys, car keys to be specific, has an air tag, so I was able to find it real quick. And then I also have, so there you go. Yeah, I have my car keys there. And then there's your regular contacts. And then I also have files. I don't know what's in there. Yeah, I couldn't even remember what that file is. And then I also have the fitness. And then you see there, I'm very lazy. I don't do a lot of exercise. And then I have my Apple Watch, which was given to me by my partner as a Christmas gift 3 years ago. So it's this watch. And then, of course, I have the App Store of where I download a lot of applications like games and phone apps, everything. Everything that you can find on the App Store. And then the next folder will be the productivity. So I have there like the calendar. I have FaceTime, which I've never used ever since I arrived here in the US. And then I have the clock, I have the weather, I have the notes, I have the reminders, I have books, and inside the books app or the icon itself, I have like my preloaded pictures and my IDs just in case if I don't have my wallet. So I have something to show them if ever they need identification. And then I also have the wallet there. I have like a credit card, my Starbucks card, and then I also have, well, of course, the settings. That's given. And then let's go to the third folder, which is the utilities. You have the voice memos, the compass, you have the measure, and the calculator, which I also don't use. And then the last folder for the second page is the miscellaneous folder. So I have there the tiny scanner, which is very helpful because I'm very lazy. Like every time I need to scan something, instead of going to the other building, to the other office, I just snap a picture of it and then just download it into my phone, and voila, I have like a scanner already. And then next is the Shark Clean, which is a robot cleaner. So everything is already scheduled. All I have to do is just pick a certain time of when I want the robot to clean a specific place here in the house or space in the house. And then I also have the Sports Clips app wherein I'll just check in before I leave the house. And I normally go there like once a month for my haircut. And then I have Fetch Rewards, and this is also helpful, especially like if you love collecting receipts. Like all you have to do is snap a certain receipt, and then as soon as you reach like, let's say 5K or 10K points, you can actually redeem them with a either a $10 gift card from Amazon or Starbucks. And then I have a QR reader here. Now, the only reason why I downloaded this app, it's because when the pandemic started, every time we go to a certain restaurant, they're not giving out any menus anymore. So not unless you know what you want to order, they'll just give you like a piece of paper, and then you'll just have to scan the code, and then you'll see there the menu, or the menu pops up. And then I also have the recorded, which I really haven't used it because I've been using the screen record option on the iPhone. And then I have the Widgetsmith, which I'm currently using. And I also have like the photo widget of where I got like my wallpaper. Okay, and let's go ahead and check the third page. So on the third page, I have there like a medium-sized photo widget and a total of 8 folders. So that picture it is a drone shot, and I want to say thank you to Stanley Watts for taking that picture. That's an aerial view of the cabin when we went to South Dakota last year for our winter trip. And then I also have a folder for my social media, so I have there like Facebook with a picture of my friend Pelucci. There you go. And then I also have my Instagram account there. Then I also have like my messenger of where I get in touch with my family in the Philippines. And then I also have my TikTok account, which I recently joined. And also, guys, if you want to follow me on my social media platform, the link will be in the description below. And then next is my YouTube app. So I have the YouTube studio of where I check how many views I got so far from my first video, and this is also where I reply to the comments. And then I also have the regular YouTube app of where I browse and watch all my Filipino shows. And then next I have my YouTube apps. So these are the apps that I use when I edit my video and my channel art or my thumbnail. So I have the eraser, I have the Fonto of where I make my thumbnail, the video cam actually I haven't used the video cam. And then I also have this Canva. So this is where I created my YouTube logo and my channel art. And for the Filmora Go, I haven't been able to use this anymore, the mobile version of it, because I've been trying to edit my videos using my computer. And then I have my entertainment folder. So you have there Netflix, HBO Max, which is free because our internet, cell phone, and our landline is through AT&T, so at least we don't need to pay anything extra. And then I have their Prime Video, and my partner has been educating me in terms of the shows way back in the 80s and 90s, like rom-com, movies, any kind of shows, or even game shows. So this is where we normally get all those types of movies. And then I have my hotel app here. I have a Hilton, Airbnb, and HipCamp. Now, for Hilton though, like let's say if we travel within US and if we are not staying in an Airbnb, we always prefer the Hilton hotel because our favorite hotel is the Homewood Suites. And then I have Airbnb, so I've been a member of Airbnb for almost 5 years now, and we always use this when we travel out of the country because we'd rather stay in an apartment or like a house rather than staying in a compact hotel because you know the hotels out of the country, they're pretty expensive. And then I also have a hip camp. So we have an extra space here in the building, or not in the building, on the other side of the building. So let's say if like a person wants to rent like a space for their trailer, we have a space there that they can rent for a day or two or even for weeks. So that's the hip camp. And then I also have my airline app. So I have there the kayak app of where I book all of my international flights since I always get discounts. And then I have the Emirates app. I've only used this once when we went to Asia from Dubai. I have the Fly Delta app. So we use the Fly Delta app with the flights locally here in the US. And then the only reason why I have the United app, it's because this is where I booked the ticket for our upcoming trip this coming January of 2022. And then I have here the ride app. So you have the Lyft, the Uber, which is mainly used for like US trips. And then my partner really doesn't want to drive if we go somewhere. So we'd rather use like a rideshare app just to be on the safer side at the same time. And then I have like Waze, Google Map, and then I have the Ford Pass app because we have a new truck. So that's where we normally remotely start our vehicle. And then I have the Grab, which is an app from like a rideshare app in the Philippines. So hopefully I'll be able to use that when I get back home there. And then I have the photography, I have the camera, the photos. So I have samples of photos here, and I have my Canon app, which is connected to my DSL camera, because it's a lot easier for me to transfer the pictures from my camera via Bluetooth. All right, so that's it for the second. So let's go ahead and check the fourth folder, and I have here another medium-sized photo widget. So it has like the calendar, the clock, and it has a beautiful background of the clouds. It's pretty neat. And then I also have like my music app. So we have an Amazon Alexa. We have one Echo Dot in the house. And it also comes with a free membership wherein you can browse any music you want. So it's free with the Prime membership. And then I also have here my Apple Music, and I pay $9.99 every month for this. And I have tons of artists there. Like I have my Ariana Grande, I have Bruno Mars, I have Adele, I have Ed Sheeran. And then I also have the Sonos app. So this is for our surround system. We have a total of 4 speakers in the house. And then I also have a SoundCloud here. And guys, I want you to follow Lukrembo. I'm going to put his link in the description below because he has like free royalty music that you can add to your YouTube videos. And then let's move on to the next folder. It's my food app. So I only have 2 in here. I have like my Starbucks card or my Starbucks app. Every time I go out, I make sure that I always get either a frap or a hot beverage. And then I also have our favorite sandwich shop, which is McAllister's, which is, I think it's only like 30 minutes away from the house. Okay, and then next is I have my games. And to be honest with you guys, I have like more than 8 games before. And since it's very addictive, I somehow toned it down to like 2 of my favorite games. So I have here Fishdom, and then I also have My Cooking. So there we go. And then I have here an app dedicated for work. Unfortunately, though, I haven't been able to use any of them. It's because my company hasn't sent me the token yet of where it generates a code, because I cannot log into this without a specific code. So hopefully I'll get that very soon. We'll be able to use them. So I have like my Workday, my ADP app, and then my Zoom app, and my company app, which is Concentrix. And then next folder, I have my education app. So this is where I check the status of my citizenship because I'm waiting for an interview. And then I also have like my WLOX weather app. And then I also have like 2 samples of the test for my upcoming citizenship. So that's where I get all of the questions and study them. And then I have my home security here. So we have like a Simply Safe camera within the house. So I'll show you an example. Let's see this. Let's watch it live. So there. That's an example of our Simply Safe. We have a total of 2 cameras in there. And then we have our Nest app. So this is for our thermostat. So everything is already scheduled like on a daily basis of what temperature it needs to be in the morning. And also it changes like every night before we go to sleep. And then I also have my smart home manager. So this is mainly for our Wi-Fi. Okay, there we go. So this is mainly for our Wi-Fi, and I always check of how many devices are connected to the 5G and to the 2G network, because sometimes it gets slow. All right, so that's it for the 4th page. And then let's go ahead and check the finance folder. So I have here like my AT&T app, and that's where we always pay our bills online. I mean, some of them are automatic payment. And then I also have like the identity guard, and this is very helpful. We pay, I don't know how much we're paying for it monthly, but it detects any fraudulent activities like on our bank accounts, on our house title, or like even on our credit card statement. And then I also have here the Western Union app. I only use this like maybe 3 to 4 times in a year because I still send money for my mom for her allowance. And then I also have my Shop Your Way, which is for my credit card statement. I no longer earn points for this, so that's why I really don't care about this app, and I'm wondering why it's still here. And I have the XE app. So this is where I check of how much is the exchange rate of the US dollars to Philippine money before I send money back home. And then I have my Credit Karma app. So that's where I check my other credit card statement and also check my credit score, any update regarding my credit score. And of course, our bank, which is USAA. So I'm not going to open that either. All right, and then the last folder for this page is the shopping app. So I have their Target, and I only go there like if I need to buy a specific food that is not available in Walmart. Because if it's not in Walmart, then it will always be available in Target. And then I also have our Amazon app there, so that's where we always buy almost everything online. And then I have the Walmart app. Same goes with Target. If they don't have it in Target, it will always be available in Walmart. And then I have this, this app, I always buy everything online in terms of my clothing. So this is just one of my favorite brands. And then let's go ahead and check the last page, guys. So I have here a large photo widget, and the theme for this part was also from the previous app that I showed you earlier. So I have my to-do list. I have a total of 7 here. I have a wellness checkup, so that's already booked. And then I need to find cheap flights for our upcoming travel this January. So I'll still need to find flights to Finland, to Amsterdam, and Poland. Because so far, we only have like a round trip ticket to US and Europe. And then I also need to book the accommodations through Airbnb. And then for Christmas shopping though, I'm not really sure if I have a budget for that this year, but let's see. And then I also need to call my dentist because I still need to book an appointment for my annual dental appointment or checkup. And then for the PLF and ETIAS, we need to fill up the form before we arrive in Belgium for their locator form. And the ETIAS, that's for my partner, because they are going to ask American citizens to apply for an electronic visa starting 2022 if you want to go and visit Europe. And it's valid for 3 years, I think. And then the last one will be the PCR test, which is also another requirement before we enter Europe. So that's it for today, guys. If you are still watching this video up until the end, I want to say thank you for your time and your effort and for supporting my YouTube channel. Now, if you have any comments or suggestions regarding my previous video and this video, then just leave a comment down below. And again, please don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is Beltis Roy. Always spread love and not hate, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye!